80% of us frequently feel overlooked or underestimated in daily interactions. It's a staggering statistic that reflects a universal struggle to capture the respect and attention we rightfully deserve. Today, we're breaking that cycle. This isn't just another pep talk. We're going on a transformative journey through the wisdom of Stoic philosophy to uncover how you can not only enhance your presence in any room, but fundamentally change the way you perceive yourself and how others perceive you. Stoicism, with its profound insights into human behavior and emotion management, teaches us not only to survive, but to thrive in our interactions and relationships. By the end of this video, you'll be equipped with 10 timeless strategies to elevate your social value and personal satisfaction. So, if you're ready to turn the tide on being undervalued, stick with me as we dive deep into the art of commanding respect and cultivating a magnetic presence, the Stoic way. If you appreciate what we're doing here, a simple free favor I'll ask from you is to hit the subscribe button and make sure not to skip any part of the video, as each strategy we uncover builds on the last, creating a comprehensive blueprint for personal empowerment. Number 1. Practice self-care. When we talk about self-care, we're delving into more than just superficial upkeep. It's about nurturing your mind, body, and spirit to cultivate a presence that naturally commands respect and attention. This isn't about vanity, it's about vitality. The principle of self-care is deeply embedded in Stoic philosophy, which isn't merely about endurance, but thriving through a disciplined and thoughtful life. Taking care of yourself creates a ripple effect. When you're well rested, your mind is sharper and your decisions are clearer. It's about making choices that align with your well-being, which Stoics view as essential to living a virtuous life. You know that extra hour of sleep you often sacrifice to scroll through your phone. That's a small change with big implications. Sleep rejuvenates your brain and body, making you more effective and pleasant in your interactions. Eating right is another pillar of self-care that Stoicism encourages. It's not merely about physical health, but mental clarity. Choosing a salad over a burger isn't just a health decision. It's a statement of self-respect. It shows you prioritize your long-term well-being over immediate gratification, a concept Stoics hold in high esteem. This kind of discipline in your diet reflects a controlled and deliberate mindset, qualities that naturally enhance how others perceive you. Moreover, when you're in good health, you radiate positivity. Health isn't just absence of illness, it's a state of overall well-being that shines through in your attitude and actions. This positivity is contagious. It affects how people respond to you. In a Stoic sense, your external conditions reflect your inner state. If you care deeply for yourself, it shows. It tells the world that you value yourself, inviting others to value you as well. Stoicism teaches us that self-discipline in self-care is not a selfish act. It's a necessary foundation for any meaningful interaction with the world. When you care for yourself, you are better equipped to face life's challenges with resilience and grace. This self-sufficiency not only improves how you view yourself, but significantly influences how others view you too. It subtly shifts perceptions, moving you from someone who merely survives to someone who thrives. Through consistent self-care, you not only safeguard your well-being, but also model a philosophy that promotes a balanced and thoughtful life. Number 2. Cultivate calmness. In a world where everything moves so quickly and stress seems to be around every corner, maintaining your composure is a powerful skill. It's like being the eye of a storm. While everything whirls in chaos around you, you remain calm, grounded, and clear-headed. This calmness is magnetic and instills confidence in others, drawing them to your stable presence. Now, think about a time when a project at work didn't go as planned. Deadlines were looming, tensions were high, and here you were, tasked with holding it all together. While it's easy to join the fray in panic mode, choosing calmness allows you to see the situation more clearly and respond more effectively. This is not about suppressing your emotions, but about understanding and managing them, a core tenet of Stoic wisdom. When you practice calmness, you're essentially training yourself to focus on what you can control and to let go of what you can't. This is about harnessing your responses to external events, which is all that truly lies within our power. By doing so, you not only become a problem solver, but also a source of strength and reliability for those around you. People begin to look up to you, not just for leadership, but for the peace that your presence brings into their lives. Moreover, cultivating calmness has a deeper implication. It encourages those around you to reflect on their own responses. Your calm might remind your colleagues, friends, or family that the sky isn't falling, that solutions are available if approached with a clear mind. This non-reactive, thoughtful approach to life's inevitable ups and downs teaches you and those around you that challenges are simply opportunities for growth and learning. Embracing calmness, then, is about more than just being a rock in rough waters. It's about embodying the Stoic ideal that virtue and wisdom are the only true goods. It's about living in a way that not only elevates your own life, but also uplifts those you interact with. By cultivating calmness, you're not just keeping your cool, you're spreading an aura of tranquility and rationality that can profoundly influence both your world and the world of those around you. Number 3. Value your time. When you truly value your time, you're making a clear statement about your priorities. It's about more than just being busy. It's about being purposeful. Think about it this way. Every minute you spend is a minute you're voting for what matters most to you, whether it's pursuing personal development, focusing on health, spending quality time with loved ones, or advancing your career. How you allocate your time reflects your values and aspirations. Setting boundaries is a critical part of this strategy. It's easy to fall into the trap of saying yes to everything, whether it's a favor for a friend, an extra project at work, or another social engagement. But every yes is also a no to something else, potentially something important. Learning to say no is not just practical, it's profoundly philosophical. Stoicism teaches us to focus on our own sphere of control, and managing our time wisely is a perfect example of that. By guarding your time against unnecessary intrusions, you ensure that you have the space to work on what truly enhances your life and growth. Prioritizing wisely is another facet of this strategy. It's about understanding not just what tasks need to be done, but also what tasks yield the most impact. This is where Stoic wisdom really shines through. It's not about filling your life with activity, but rather filling your life with activity that matters. This might mean prioritizing tasks that align with your long-term goals over those that offer immediate but fleeting satisfaction. Moreover, when others see that you are selective about how you spend your time, that you are not easily swayed by every distraction or demand, they begin to value your time more as well. They recognize that getting a slice of your day means they are receiving something precious and are more likely to respect that time. They see you not just as someone who is busy, but as someone who is deliberate and thoughtful about their choices. This perception can significantly enhance how you are viewed both professionally and personally. Valuing your time teaches you and those around you that your energy and presence are precious commodities. It reinforces the idea that your life is yours to control and that you are committed to living it in the most meaningful way possible. In this sense, time management becomes not just a practical skill, but a profound statement of self-respect and intentionality. Number 4. Practice active listening. In a typical conversation, It's easy to slip into the habit of planning your next response while the other person is still talking. But true active listening requires setting aside your own agenda and reactions to fully immerse yourself in understanding the other person's point of view. When you practice active listening, make it a point to eliminate distractions. This means putting away your phone, avoiding interruptions, and focusing your senses on the person speaking. Eye contact plays a crucial role here. It's one of the most powerful ways to communicate that you are present and attentive. But active listening isn't just about eye contact and nodding your head. It involves engaging with the speaker through thoughtful questions and reflective responses that show you're processing their words thoughtfully. Stoicism teaches us to observe and reflect before reacting, and active listening is a direct application of this teaching. By absorbing and reflecting on what someone says before you respond, you engage in a higher level of discourse. You're not just participating in a conversation, you're enriching it. This not only makes the other person feel valued and understood, but it also elevates your own understanding and helps you grow in wisdom and empathy. Moreover, active listening can transform relationships. It builds trust and opens lines of communication that are free from misunderstandings. When people feel listened to, they are more likely to open up and share more deeply, which strengthens the bonds between you. This mutual respect and deeper understanding are foundational for lasting, meaningful connections. By incorporating active listening into your daily interactions, you embody the Stoic ideal of living a considered and ethical life. You demonstrate that you are someone who values not just the exchange of ideas, but also the shared human connection that those ideas create. This respectful approach to communication not only enhances your relationships, but also solidifies your reputation as someone who is thoughtful, dependable, and genuinely engaged with others. Number 5. Embrace lifelong learning. When you commit to lifelong learning, you're saying that you are never finished as a person. Every new book you read, every new skill you acquire, and every new idea you explore is a step towards becoming a more well-rounded and insightful individual. This isn't just beneficial for your cognitive development, it enhances your social interactions as well. People are naturally drawn to those who bring fresh perspectives and knowledge to conversations. It makes you more engaging and often more empathetic, as your breadth of knowledge gives you a wider window into different people's experiences and viewpoints. Moreover, the humility required in admitting that there is always more to learn is a trait deeply admired in any social circle and aligns closely with Stoic values. The Stoics taught that true wisdom comes from recognizing how little one knows and having the courage to seek knowledge continuously. This humility, coupled with the eagerness to learn, makes you approachable and relatable, not just as a source of knowledge, but as a fellow learner in the journey of life. Embracing lifelong learning also means being open to changing your viewpoints. It requires a flexibility of mind that Stoicism prizes highly. As you encounter new information and perspectives, you're challenged to reassess your preconceptions and biases, which is a profound exercise in intellectual honesty and personal integrity. This not only leads to personal growth, but also allows you to remain relevant and adaptive in an ever-changing world. The process of continuous learning also instills a sense of purpose and excitement in your life. Each new thing you learn is a new lens through which to see the world, a new tool in your toolkit for dealing with life's challenges. This can be incredibly invigorating and can stave off the stagnation that often comes with settling into unchallenged routines. In practical terms, embracing lifelong learning can involve setting regular goals for personal development, such as reading a certain number of books per year, taking courses, attending workshops, or simply engaging in discussions with knowledgeable individuals. Whatever the method, the goal is the same: to remain intellectually active and curious, keeping your mind sharp and your spirit engaged. Number 6. Embrace authenticity. Authenticity involves a deep honesty in your actions and your words. It means your behaviors and expressions align with your internal beliefs and values. This consistency is reassuring to others and builds trust. People know that an authentic individual is not just putting on a show, but is being real with them, which in today's often superficial world is incredibly valuable. Moreover, being authentic helps to naturally filter the people around you. It attracts those who appreciate and resonate with your true self, and it gently repels those who do not. This isn't about exclusion, but about naturally finding and connecting with others who share similar values or interests. This creates a social circle that is not just supportive, but enriching, as it is built on genuine connections rather than superficial ties. From a Stoic perspective, authenticity is about living in accordance with nature, your true nature. The Stoics believed that personal happiness and virtue come from living a life that is true to one's own nature. When you embrace authenticity, you are embracing a life of virtue. You are making a commitment to respect your own nature and to live so that your external actions reflect your internal truths. This approach to life also encourages a greater level of self-acceptance. By embracing your true self, warts and all, you learn to accept and even love the unique combination of qualities that make you who you are. This self-acceptance is crucial for personal growth and happiness. It encourages a healthy self-esteem that is not dependent on external validation, but is grounded in a genuine appreciation of oneself. In practice, being authentic means being mindful about your choices, your speech, and your actions. It means regularly reflecting on your values and ensuring that your life aligns with these values. It's about being honest with yourself and others, about your strengths and weaknesses, your desires and your fears. By cultivating this level of honesty and openness, you not only live more harmoniously with yourself, but also invite deeper and more meaningful relationships into your life. Number 7. Maintain a sense of mystery. In practice, maintaining a sense of mystery means you don't have to lay all your cards on the table at once. It's about revealing aspects of your personality and life gradually, in a manner that invites others to learn more. Think of yourself as a novel, one with layers and depth. Each chapter offers a glimpse into different facets of your character and life experiences. This approach doesn't just protect your privacy, it adds an element of intrigue to your persona, encouraging others to keep coming back to discover more. This strategic reserve is not about being secretive or deceptive. Rather, it's about valuing your own depths enough to share them thoughtfully and selectively. In Stoicism, the emphasis is often on internal richness, developing personal virtues and wisdom that are not necessarily on display for all to see, but are there for those who take the time to look deeper. By maintaining a sense of mystery, you invite others to make that deeper connection, which can lead to more profound and meaningful relationships. Moreover, a sense of mystery can enhance your social interactions by giving you a charismatic presence. People are naturally drawn to things they cannot fully understand or predict. When you reveal aspects of your personality over time, you create a sense of progression in your relationships, each stage peeling back a layer, revealing something new and unexpected. This keeps your social interactions fresh and your personal relationships engaging. From a Stoic viewpoint, maintaining a sense of mystery also helps cultivate self-control and discretion. It teaches you to weigh your words and actions, to decide what to share and what to keep to yourself. This discernment can lead to a more considered and deliberate way of interacting with the world, which is a key aspect of living a Stoic life. In your daily life, you can practice this by being mindful of how much you share in conversations, especially with new acquaintances. It's about finding that balance between being approachable and retaining a part of yourself that is just yours. This balance is crucial, not just for personal privacy, but for cultivating an aura that keeps people intrigued and respectful of your depths. Number 8. Practice discretion. In today's digital age, where the oversharing of personal details has become normative, practicing discretion sets you apart as someone who values quality over quantity in communication. This careful curation of what you choose to disclose does not only pertain to personal matters, but also extends to professional interactions, where maintaining a certain level of formality and respectability is crucial. It helps in crafting an image of someone who is measured, reliable, and wise, qualities that garner immense respect. Stoicism teaches us that not every impulse should be acted upon. Similarly, not every thought needs to be expressed. The Stoic ideal of the wise person involves being thoughtful about what we say, ensuring that our words are necessary, true, and beneficial. By speaking less, but with more intent, you become a person who is listened to when they do speak. Your words carry more weight, and your opinions are taken more seriously because you've shown that you speak only after careful consideration. Moreover, discretion in communication also protects you from the pitfalls of misinterpretation and the potential consequences of impulsive remarks. In both personal and professional contexts, what you say can significantly impact your relationships and how people perceive you. By practicing discretion, you also practice protecting your reputation and your relationships from unnecessary complications. In daily life, practicing discretion might mean pausing before responding to a provocative comment, choosing not to gossip even when others around you are, or deciding not to share sensitive information even when it might be tempting to do so. It also means being considerate about the context in which you speak, recognizing when it's appropriate to share certain things and when it's better to hold back. This approach also fosters deeper introspection and self-awareness as you become more attuned to your motivations for sharing or withholding information. This self-reflection is a key component of Stoic practice, which values self-mastery and the pursuit of wisdom above all. Discretion, then, is not just a social strategy, but a personal ethical stance that reflects a commitment to living a thoughtful, principled life. Number 9. Embrace the art of receiving. Stoicism isn't just about endurance and self-sufficiency. It also teaches us about interdependence and the strength found in community. By accepting help or feedback graciously, you're acknowledging that no one is an island, that we all grow better together than in isolation. This acceptance is a sign of strength, not weakness. It shows a deep understanding of human connectedness and the roles we play in each other's lives. When you receive a compliment, for example, responding with genuine appreciation rather than deflecting or downplaying, it shows that you value the giver's judgment and kindness. It reflects a confidence in your own value, as well as respect for the person's feelings. Similarly, when you accept help, you allow others the pleasure and satisfaction of being useful, fostering a sense of purpose and connection within them. Accepting constructive criticism is perhaps the most challenging, but also the most growth-oriented aspect of receiving. It requires the humility to acknowledge that you don't have all the answers and the wisdom to see feedback as a gift that can help you improve. Stoicism teaches us to view such moments not as personal attacks, but as opportunities to learn and evolve. This mindset turns potentially defensive situations into powerful lessons in self-improvement and interpersonal dynamics. Moreover, when you embrace the art of receiving, you encourage a cycle of generosity. People feel appreciated and valued when their gestures are accepted with gratitude, which makes them more likely to continue giving in the future. This reciprocity creates a positive feedback loop that strengthens relationships and builds a supportive network around you. In daily interactions, practicing the art of receiving can be as simple as saying thank you with sincerity, asking thoughtful questions when offered advice, or expressing how a piece of feedback will be useful to you. Each of these responses not only acknowledges the other person's effort, but also deepens your connections, making your social circle a richer and more supportive environment. Number 10. Foster resilience and endurance. Stoicism teaches that our responses to external events are within our control, even if the events themselves are not. This perspective encourages a proactive rather than reactive approach to life's challenges. When you embrace resilience, you're essentially training yourself to see beyond immediate hardships to the long-term gains. This might mean viewing failures as lessons, setbacks as opportunities for growth, and difficulties as tests of character. Endurance, closely linked with resilience, is about sustaining this effort over time, not just in isolated incidents. It involves a consistent practice of facing life's challenges with a steadfast heart and mind. This enduring nature tells the world that you are not someone who gives up easily or crumbles under pressure, but someone who perseveres, maintaining their course despite obstacles. In daily life, fostering resilience could mean maintaining a calm and focused demeanor during a crisis, or persisting with a difficult project even when progress seems slow. It might involve seeking solutions when others might resign themselves to despair. Over time, these behaviors consolidate into a reputation for reliability and strength. People come to see you not just as someone who endures, but as someone who inspires endurance in others. Moreover, the Stoic practice of reflecting on and preparing for life's potential hardships can also enhance resilience. This mental preparation, often referred to as premeditatio malorum, the premeditation of evils, involves contemplating potential challenges and setbacks to lessen their emotional impact when they do occur. This doesn't mean living pessimistically, but rather equipping yourself with a realistic and robust mindset that stands ready for whatever life might throw your way. This kind of resilience resonates deeply in personal and professional relationships. In personal spheres, it builds trust and admiration as loved ones see your capacity to support not just yourself, but also those around you during tough times. Professionally, it marks you as a leader and a reliable member of any team, someone who can be counted on when the going gets tough. Thank you for joining me today and exploring these timeless Stoic strategies. Remember, the journey to resilience and self-mastery is ongoing, but every step you take is a step towards a stronger, more centered you. If you're ready to dive deeper, check out one of the suggested videos on your screen to continue your path with the Stoic Journal. Together, we grow stronger.